Hey, okay, let's get into the morning trade recap and just see how our lines of support resistance did for you guys, and then we'll go from there. These are some of the stocks that we saw some value in that we wanted to trade. Now, the market was a little on the weak side today. A little would be an understatement, but let's go ahead and get into MRNA, BBIG, and AMC. First up to play would be MRNA. And we have ourselves a nice little healthy pullback. We talked about possibly, if you wanted to, we'd like it to pull back to the double where this top was. Okay. Let's see. Right here, this is where we would have liked to see it pull back. And that's kind of where I'm still very interested. I'm waiting for that pattern to kind of play out for us. Let's go down to a smaller time frame real quick. And that way we can kind of dial this in. So we wanted to pull back to this double top. That's what we suggested. Here's the double top. We got two sides of buying pressure that should come in around this level, bouncing off the 50 EMA. Gave us a couple different reasons. We call that a point of confluence, where we can take another trade against at least multiple ways or multiple reasons on why to take the trade. That's kind of what we want to look for. So we did not get that. However, I said if you were inclined to take a position, you could take the dip buy, and we'll go down to a smaller time frame, the 5-minute chart. This was the area, that consolidation area, okay, of yesterday. Now, this was most likely the entry as we were watching it. We just broke down the chart on the hourly time frame. We would have definitely got tagged in. We did get tagged in, but we did wait for that reversal candle to be put in. I wish we would have got the dip buy, but we didn't. We ended up taking a little higher, and we were able to sell and make a little bit of money on MRNA today, and it just hung out between our levels as we discussed prior to this. So if you find this information useful, if you like the levels that we put in, at least then you have an idea of where the stock is going to move, bounce to. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Let's get into BBIG. Now, BBIG, we said that we were first looking at that daily chart. It was up there. People are talking about this thing like it's going to go to the moon tomorrow, or maybe today. It did gap up. We talked about the gap up, but we also said that it was quite extended off the EMAs. Now, I'm not a huge fan of always using EMAs, but for new traders, this is very useful. They're on an uptrend. It's above certain EMAs. Hey, let's rock and roll. Let's continue the trend, but we can also use it as if they are extended and get an idea of when the stock is going to pull back. So we suggested this morning that the stock would pull back, and just looking at a smaller time frame, we'll just go down to the hourly chart. We did get our little pop up. We mentioned that, and then we pulled right back to the 50. Okay. And so that was the level. We knew that there would be more sellers than buyers up there. I will link the morning video to this video. That way you guys could check it out and see what I'm talking about, and maybe correlate the two to figure out and kind of maybe be picking up why we are saying what we're saying in certain videos. Now, let's get into AMC. We took AMC as well. This one was a breakout trade. I did not recommend it for a breakout trade, but it looks so good. And the volume was really nice on it. Even down onto a 1-minute time frame, first thing in the morning. I think it gave us a quick little bear trap scenario. Okay. This is when we decided to kind of start liking it. We did not take the breakout. We waited for this to happen. We waited for volume to come in, and we took it on the break of this 49.50 area. Okay. And then in hopes that it would break that $50 area that was super critical. And we did end up taking some off as it pushed up. I don't remember if we took some off on this first one. It seems like we were in the trade for a little bit. No, I think we did wait for the pullback, and then we waited for it to make new highs. So I think we took off the position. Here's the highs. I think we took it off probably right here, and then it rolled over, and we took off the rest of it as it broke these lows right here, and then it just kind of continued. But we just wanted to mitigate our trade, took off 50% on the new high, and then stopped out of the rest right here. And I didn't really watch it after that. I pulled it up a couple different times. It did continue higher. I could have grabbed the dip buy off the blue EMA, but for the most part, we were just taking that quick morning pop. It was over 2%. Hey, 2% a day could potentially keep that job away. Now, again, give us a thumbs up if you find this stuff useful. Hit the notification bell. That way, you can see the morning breakdowns and maybe see what some of the stocks that we're following. Okay. The first link in the description box below is a brand new group, Facebook private Facebook group for you guys, and we're going to update you on our positions there as well. I hope you enjoyed the information, and I'll catch you in the next video.